you do the race, Pat?
Race.
Did they start the 87s today or no?
That's next Thursday night.
Oh.
Yeah.
I saw a lot of that.
Yes, next Thursday night. I know they were talking about doing some kind of recruiting race to kind of get some more people, but yeah, Thursday, July 9th.
Glad to have you with us from Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas. Just about halfway through the season and things are starting to take shape here in our coverage of EA Sports College Football. It's the North Dakota State Bison and the UNLV Rebels. Along with David Pollock and Jesse Paul, I'm Miss Davis. Let's go down to our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
In the desert, Allegiant Stadium is one of the biggest. Las Vegas gets it going for the UNLV Rebels. 65,000 plus. It can even be expanded to hold 72,000 fans. Dan Mullen's got it going. Can they continue to pack it in at UNLV? Guys?
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly. The Rebels headed toward the ball, and we are ready for action. And he takes this for tied to 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. And North Dakota State will have the football first as their offense heads onto the field. And here comes the junior running back. The ground game on him to pick up those tough yards and take care of the ball. Offense in a bunch formation.
Well, he's a very special talent at running back, and in the future, it'll be interesting to see if he sticks around. Obviously, it's a long season, a long way to go. He's got a lot of ability. He's got speed, he can break tackles, he can catch the football. No question this year, this guy is going to be the whole key to the offense.
He is, and I tell you what, to watching this matchup where they're kind of outmatched at most positions, how can he still make an impact on this game? Making guys miss, like doing it by himself, or can his offensive line pave the way a little bit and maybe be neutral to get him some of those matchups? But he is the one guy on this offense that can make life very, very difficult for you, and the other defense knows that. Really curious to watch how this unfolds. And you kind of thought in that situation QB might keep it, but makes the right read. Gets into the pitch, man, and what does he do? Gets downhill. Get downhill and get that first down. New set of downs. Nice execution on the option by this offense.
They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Got him looking run. He wants to throw. Quick completion on the out route. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Wonder if they'll be conservative on 1st and 10. Brown will throw it. Makes the grab. Running with some authority as he bangs his way to the 43. After the completion, we see there is a man down, and the clock will stop to check on him. The completion picked up 6 yards on first down, now 2nd and 4. Wide receiver comes in motion. To the air on 2nd down.
Oh my God.
Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
And this defense gets the first sack. And listen, it is so important to hit the QB, to affect the QB. Last week only had 2 sacks for this defense. They got to continue.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. That team makes its way onto the field. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. And the ball hits at the 3 and gets into the end zone. It'll be a touchback. So UNLV's offense takes the field for the first time in this game. And this running game might have a huge advantage when they get to the 2nd level of this defense, David.
Well, and this is a big challenge. Like, you're overmatched. You understand that this guy is a top-shelf player. And I'll be honest, this defense has kind of struggled a little bit this season. But this individual matchup, you got to get him on the ground. You got to find a way to corral him, slow him down. He can't be the game wrecker. If that's the case, it's going to be too easy for this offense.
And if you're on offense, you got to be thinking, let's dominate in the trenches and let's get our star running back into the 2nd level against this linebacker. We've got an athletic advantage at that position. So if we can free him up into the 2nd level of this defense, make him make guys miss, those are going to be explosive plays for the offense.
Tight end now in motion. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the right. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Marked at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work. And the Rebels with the 1st and 10. At the 40, there he goes. And he earns a first down, and boy, did he earn it after taking that lift. They've got it at the 36 on 1st and 10. Got a man, it's Burnett. Across the 25, he's got room. He gets across the 20 and finally out of bounds at the 19 there in the red zone. And the Rebels, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Intercepted. They were back in their own end and they stopped the drive. He'll try to take it back. They finally get him down, but a huge return. Not only do they get the ball back, but man, did they set up some field position. North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for the position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
Could be an alley. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down.
In most offenses, man, it's about controlling the line of scrimmage, getting the run game going. And when you got a back that's averaging over 5 yards a touch, like, I'm not great at math, guys, but every 2 touches, I'm getting a first down. I'd say the offense would be in a really good position all game long.
Stop is made almost immediately. Give him 1 to the 23. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. The senior defensive tackle being looked at by medical personnel. Holly Rowe will keep us up to date on how he's doing. Brown wants to pass. Going to try to pop one on the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning.
Listen, if I'm a QB, second down, I want to check the ball down and get a manageable third down. But when this defense is flying around like this, so fast closing out, he got to that running back, got him on the ground so fast, the running back had nowhere to go.
They've moved it to the 25, but now facing a 3rd and long. Got his man on the right. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short.
And I love the discipline on defense right there. Big 3rd down. So everyone keeping their eyes on the quarterback, rolling to the ball, making a tackle. Great team defense.
And he's not even going to come close to the marker on 4th down. One final play before the end of the quarter. The run inside. It's Thomas. He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere, and he's knocked down behind the line. This could have the earmarks of a wasted drive if they don't come up with something on 2nd down from the 13. He's got the tight end. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. It has been all defense all the time in the early going as we wrap up the first quarter, and the stats certainly reflect that. They've got a first down here to open the period. Off play action. Got his man in the middle. And they bring him down quickly, but a good gain there. The Rebels can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. On the move, it's Thomas. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to him again. Gets the ball right to the 50-yard line, and that'll be enough for a first down. The Rebels kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. So frustrating for an offense to just give away yards with false start penalties. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. After the misfire, now on 2nd down. On the ground with the counter. Tried to fight his way through that tackle, but he's brought down. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Heaves it on the run. And the ball will be grabbed at the 30-yard line. Slippery slide, find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Rebels.
And these offenses, man, they've been struggling, and you've been waiting. Who's going to make the big play? They finally break through. They make the big explosive play, and maybe this is what they needed to get this offense rolling.
And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. So a drive there of 85 yards. And they cover the final 54 yards with the explosive play in the passing game for 6. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. North Dakota State sends the offense out ready to get things rolling on this drive. That 4th down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David. Makes the grab in their space. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. Following the completion, we get a stoppage to check out the injured player. While they have a look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. Tight end in motion. See how the D reacts. Brown will throw it. With the catch, it's Scott. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Just barely picked up a yard with that last completion. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. The throw to the outside is complete. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. Ball is at the 42-yard line, close to 4-down territory. Here's 3rd and short. They'll try to run for it. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
Been really impressed watching this offense this year and how good they are on 3rd down. The reason they're so efficient, they don't have penalties, they keep these 3rd downs manageable, and they've got a special talent at running back that can find his way to the sticks.
Get it out on the screen. No siree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one.
And that's a really good play by this defense because you want to run a screen offensively when they're blitzing. When they bring pressure, you can throw it right over the top, get it to them, get some space, but they stayed home just enough.
Oh, my God.
Intercepted. Got room on the return. They'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. UNLV will start this drive. The offense out there ready to go. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line and a big red zone opportunity here. That kind of pickup on first down, and you can take a shot here on 2nd and short. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. And the Rebels lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They went right back to him, and they got the exact same thing. Nothing doing against this defense. It'll be 4th down. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. Didn't make them sweat at all. It's good. And that will extend their lead even further.
It's a good news, bad news scenario. You got the pick, and you would have liked to have paid that off with a touchdown, but because the drive stalls out, they're still happy to get the field.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. Running out of time here in the first half, and they do have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And so you got to locate your best players and get them the football on this drive. You're down in the game. There's obviously a lot of football left, David, but on this drive, in this 2-minute situation, best players got to touch the ball.
And this could get into pressing mode, right? Like you go into the half down a couple of scores, it starts to, the pressure really mounts. Good opportunity to take some of that pressure off, get some momentum, energize this squad going into halftime.
After that last incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from their own 20. Under fire. They got him. Great pressure on this defense. Now we got a timeout taken by the Rebels. That's their first. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this 3rd down play. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Here comes the heat. And he's going to be stopped just short of the first down. He tried to get it on his own. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. Gives him a little time to dig deep in the play sheet and figure out what to do on 4th down. Punt is in the air. Makes the catch at the 30. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive. Running inside, it's Thomas.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
My head hurt.
And protecting their quarterback is job number 1, 2, 3, 4,
So you
5.
so you back on nights.
They got to make sure
No,
they
I'm
take
on
care of him
days.
so
I'm
he can
off
make
tomorrow.
those plays. Defense wins this rep. They win up front, get to the quarterback, and get the sack.
The
Burnt out.
defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. And the Rebels will call on their punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He gets the first one off, and he was busier than he was in that loss last week, being called on 5 times. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stops.
I'll be here all weekend.
North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get
On
things
top of
rolling
that, I
on
got
this
fucking
drive.
Steven booster on my
Not a lot
fucking
of
lip,
time
so
left
I'm
here in the
bugging the
half.
shit out
Let's
of
see
me.
if they can cut into this lead.
And this drive isn't a must score, but man, you look at the score.
If I find a remedy for it, I have to send it to.
Cut it to a 1-score game. This is an important possession.
Yeah.
Intercepted a first half turnover can swing.
That wasn't good.
Maybe Graham was hoping to make another one on the return, but they'll take it in business at the 41. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. They're going to throw it to start the drive. He's going to fire deep. Grabs it inside the 15. Almost took it all the way there, but it's a huge gain, and they're set up with a 1st and goal. And that big gainer on the left one has them ready to go from inside the 10.
Yeah.
Under fire. And it's a sack. The Rebels are in the hurry up.
Yeah. We'll be here.
Wants to throw. He's working against the clock.
All right. Catch.
And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming.
Okay.
You've got great field position here. You got to pay it off. Who is your go-to receiver that can make a play in this situation?
Now 3rd and goal and tough yardage to cover here. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown UNLV. Makes the grab inbounds. No mid-season doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in week 6.
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all first half. Running the ball, throwing the ball. They had insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. They'll decline the penalty here, and the result of the play stands. He'll take the return, try to get better field position. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Brown wants to pass. Escapes the pressure to his right. And he's left with no option but to throw it away.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket. Nobody's open, so you're throwing the ball away, knowing that you still have more chances to get this first down.
Just enough time for one final play of the half. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. This one's complete. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Man, notable storylines all across the sport today. So let's roll up our sleeves and get you updated here in Week 6. Let's start with the USC Trojans taking on the number 7 team, the Penn State Nittany Lions. And it's USC with one of the truly dazzling offensive displays we've witnessed this season. They had a scoring answer every time they needed one. and win a fireworks-filled football game. And it's 3 straight victories for this team as they start to get hot. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Now back over to your game inside Allegiant Stadium in Vegas. This
let me see. I didn't go into homes today. Let me see. Right now it is 99 degrees. It was a high of 103 today. Humidity was 9%. Feels like 97 right now, even though it's 99 degrees.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here.
Yeah.
Just about set to get this second half underway.
Yep. I know exactly what you mean. For some people that didn't understand it, I told them, turn your oven up to 400 degrees, open it up, let that heat blast you in the face, take a spray bottle of water and spray yourself in the face. That's how it feels. It's just a constant cycle that over and over again. And the only way to get away from it is just go inside the building somewhere. It's even bad when you try to get in the car and go somewhere because it takes about 30 minutes for you to cool down.
To the second half if you're on defense. It's complete to the right. Turning it on. Good solid pickup on that one. They got it out to the 40 and it's first down. The Rebels come to the line with a new set of downs. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Thomas.
Yeah.
Maybe a crease. He'll be brought down inside the 10-yard
About the past couple of days, I stopped at Sonic
and the
and
Rebels are
get a slush
on first and goal.
to cool down. I don't know if y'all got any Sonics in the area, but yeah, they come in handy.
And I'm good with it. I like what the offense is doing. Be physical. I don't need to get pass happy down here on first and goal.
Oh,
nice job.
Yeah, that's even better. Yeah, we got one of those too. I know it's one around the corner, but I don't know of any other ones.
Defense clogging up everything. It's third and goal. They're about to run a dirty half dozen plays on this drive.
I just like the coffee, ice cream, and chocolate sprinkles.
Trying to get it done with the run here on third and goal.
I think somebody have a way you can eat the coffee, like the coffee bean itself.
Splits the uprights. Good. And that lead grows even bigger.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage.
Yeah, I had the peach slush yesterday. That was good. All right.
Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up second and 10.
The first thing you have to do to make these plays successful offensively is I have to block the edge. I got to get my speedster in space. They didn't do a good job of getting that guy out there in space where he could really use his jets. Nice job by the defense understanding it, seeing it, rallying to it, and tackling that guy for a loss.
And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Brown will throw it. Fires to the tight end. Good, solid pickup on that one, and they've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making a good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on second and he's taking the shot. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down.
Today, it's not been easy throwing the ball. You got to give this defense credit because on the back end, they have been there. They have been in the hip pocket of these receivers, making completions very, very difficult to come by. That time, 2 guys go up for it, and the defense wins again.
And I like the aggressiveness on third and short, trying to throw the football, take advantage of the look that they got. They weren't successful, and now it's 4th and short.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Big man has it. It's a first down and more. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. This offense hasn't found the end zone yet. Starting to move. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
And how about the defense getting home with the pass rush? Playing man coverage in the back end. You need to win up front. Those guys got to get to the quarterback. Do a great job rushing the passer. I can play.
Upstairs to make the catch. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets him 30+. It's one thing to get that huge play. Now you got to cash it in with 6. 1st and 10 from the 24. Brown wants to pass. Incomplete and miss. He's lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception.
Well, this quarterback has struggled, having already thrown 2 picks. That should have been number 3. Somehow the defender dropped that one. Things not going well for this Q.
Got out of trouble and throws. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
Well, nice job by the defense here in back-to-back plays. 2 straight incompletions, giving up some yards, and the opponent's in field goal range. This is a place a lot of D coordinators like to send the blitz. Because if you sack the quarterback and create a negative play, you knock them out of field goal range.
Throws to the wideout. He's got an open man. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, North Dakota State.
And finally, guys, we've been talking about this offense. When are they going to get it going? When are they going to have that spark? They make the play. They finally get on the board. Now, can they keep the momentum going? Can they play complementary football? Can the defense get a few stops and the offense keep this up?
He'll bring it out. It's Irvin. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. The run inside. It's Thomas. Got enough for the first. A nice play there, and that is likely how we'll put the finishing touches on this period. Right around the halfway point of the season, neither of these squads that we've watched today ranked, but here's the top 25 as it stands right now. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. And the Rebels now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Send the tight end in motion. Second down, they'll go to the air. He'll take a deep shot here. This will be picked off, maybe just the turning point they needed. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business.
Well, there's no quitting this defense, I'll give them that. Obviously, they're trailing here late in the game. It seems like the opponent's going to win, but still, they've got guys out there playing the way they're coached to play, playing with outstanding effort, trying to make plays to claw their team back in the game.
Goes to the action. Now the toss. Across the 25. He gets across the 20 and finally out of bounds at the 19. They're in the red zone. They've moved it to the 19, 1st and 10. Keeps it on 1st down. How about that run as he drives it all the way down to the 13-yard line? Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Brown will throw it. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
And if this offense is going to get back in the football game, those are the plays they have to make. Like, they have to make contested catches. They've got to find a way to get some points, to create some explosive plays. Those 50-50 balls, when you get your hand on it, man, they got to start making those plays.
Oh, come on. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
After that incompletion, it's now 4th and short in the red zone. Decision time if you're the head coach. Just take the field goal, or do you keep your offense on the field looking to get 6?
Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming.
Oh, come on.
Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. Running inside. It's Thomas. He breaks a tackle. Might have a chance. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Motion from the wide receiver. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. And his throw is incomplete. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Got him downfield. He's got enough for the 1st down, and he might get a few bonus yards if they call that a face mask. You might get away with grabbing just about anything except the face mask. Got to keep those hands below the face mask. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Thomas. Drives ahead for 3 to the 27-yard line. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Just feeds the running back. And he had no option on that one. Defense ready for anything, and they stop him right at the line of scrimmage. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. Dances away to buy time. Keeps it and gets the 1st down. He slides and gets the 1st down. What a weapon to have a guy who can move the chains for you by any means necessary. The Rebels have it with a 1st and 10. From the gun. Makes the catch. And he wanted to score badly, but the defense wrestles him down at the 2. They'll probably bleed every second possible off this clock before they snap it. On the option. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Vegas. That one puts them in really good shape to get back on the right track and get another W.
Well, this guy's dynamic, and he can hurt you in a variety of ways in the option game, and he had a chance that time to pitch it out wide if he wanted to, but he kept it himself. He shows you the wheels, takes it in for the score.
And they did tack on the extra point. This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play, so they just let the official put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the 4th down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating because you think you might get points and then your defense gives up points. This has got to be a complementary football type deal. The offense now needs to provide a little spark and give this defense some hope.
No doubt, David. They got to turn the page, and they've got to play with a little bit more urgency here, knowing they've got to get that one back and put a good drive together.
After the completion, we see there is a man down, and the clock will stop to check on him. Ripped off a chunk on the opening play of this drive. Now it's first down from the 48. The quick out. They stop him just a length or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. Brown wants to pass. And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. Trying to take it back. Touchdown, Rebels. The defense takes matters into its own hands. Now they've got a little breathing room after that score, and a Week 6 victory is in the offing, it appears.
Really got to be impressed with the defense here. Late in the game, still firing off the ball and still making plays. What a great job. Not just picking it off, but taking it all the way back to the house. That pads their lead, and that should do it. You think that should do it now to get the win.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. The returner will field it and try to get some field position. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. This possession will be a test after squandering that long drive, throwing a pick 6, Jesse.
You're right, Reese. Well, I think this is really dependent, too, on the leaders in this huddle right now to step up and help this offense get back on pace here on this drive.
Yeah, and this defense is flipping it around. They're excited. They're jacked up. They just made a big play. They got all the momentum, so they're ready to hunt.
Let's see what they've got on second down. Looking to fire. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to first of all, it's important to see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right? Give the offense credit. You know, you're not just going to run the football. You're not just going to take a knee and go into the locker room with your tail between your legs. I like the fighting spirit, just not enough of that today.
And on that 3rd and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it was a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are? Sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this 3rd down. Get the conversion. Move the sticks.
It's been tough for this QB in this one. Very small windows to throw into, and he's been under some duress as well. It's hard to find a rhythm as a QB in those types of situations, and that's why it appears as though his team's going to be leaving here with an L.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center nowadays in football. You can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
He's taking a deep shot. Another interception. This guy just can't find his own players. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And that's kind of what this offense has done all day. They have struggled. They haven't gotten a rhythm. They haven't found a way to get points on the scoreboard. And late in this game, when your defense and your team really needed it the most, Palmer, they throw the INT.
And it's a microcosm, too, of just how dominant the defense has been. They've always been a step ahead. They've been the more physical side. They've been making plays on the back end. That interception should seal this thing.
The Rebels with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run.
Look like they cut him there a late out.
And now this team is falling into a 3-game slide and a season of promise. Is now at a lot of promises growing.
Yeah, this is a team that really needs to take a look at the mirror right now and make a decision. What are we going to be? What am I about? What am I willing to do at this point of the season to get this thing turned around? A lot of tough and real conversations are going to have to take place.
And this is when the coaches really make their money, right? How can I get my kids to focus when I know there's probably not a lot to play for down the road? So let's win every game. Let's spoil other people's seasons on the way out, even though our season didn't the way we wanted it to.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Howie Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Switch back to get to the final section of the floor. The guard doesn't play help. He's gonna wait for him to
he played some of the trunk that they had. No free with the bottle of it's five with the bubble.
But